Today I'm going to show you how to make a cupcake bouquet, and this is going to be a cupcake collaboration with Lindsay from Beadaholic94. You can check out her video. She'll be showing you how to make cupcake themed room decorations, and I'll put a link to her video in the description. So to start off with this, you are going to need some cupcakes. Obviously use whatever cupcakes you like. And to start off, I'm going to be making a rose cupcake, the simplest rose ever. You just need one of these closed star piping bags. Piping tips, and just going to start off in the middle of the cupcake, and you're going to swirl around. And like I say, this is the simplest way to do a rose. It's really simple but quite effective to make a pretty rose. So this is my favourite way to do a rose. It's obviously easy. And there you go, there's a rose. And now I'm going to be using yellow because I'm going to be making a sunflower, and you're going to need this tip. It's kind of like a weird shape. It kind of looks like a cross, but one edge is longer than the other. And you're going to take the cupcake, and then you're going to squeeze the icing or buttercream right on the edge of the cupcake, and then you're going to pull it away, and as you pull it away, stop squeezing, and that creates the petals. And we're going to go around the outside of this. Take your time with this, you don't want to rush because the petals can come out a bit skew-whiff. You want them all the same size roughly. So I'm going to go around the whole of the outside, and once you've done that, we're going to do it again. Just go slightly forward a bit and do another layer. Next you're going to need some brown icing or buttercream. You don't need a tip for this, you can just use a piping bag and cut off at the end, just so there's a small hole. And we're just going to pipe small dots in the centre of the flower. And this obviously creates the centre of the sunflower. So this don't have to be as neat as anything. You'd have to do it in a perfect circle, because I don't know, actually the middle of sunflowers are kind of perfect really, but the actual dots I usually do around the edge first and then just fill in the middle. So I'll speed that up because that gets very boring. Just make sure you cover the middle completely. You don't want to see any cupcake left over. And that's your sunflower. Next I'm just going to do a random flower using this like happy smile faced one piping tip. Basically I'm going to do the same as I did with the sunflower. Just squeeze the bag as it's touching the cupcake, then pulling it away. Well, it's not squeezing it. Except with this one I'm going to carry on doing layers until I reach the middle. So I'm going to go around the outside, then do another layer inside that, and then another layer inside that. And then when I get to the middle, I'm just going to pop a little yellow dot for the centre. You don't have to, you can carry on till you get right in the middle. But as long as you cover the cupcake, it doesn't matter. And now if you don't want to make full cupcakes, you can do like little miniature gardens, where I just swirl some buttercream to make little miniature roses. I'm going to do this in a couple of colours. You don't have to use a piping tip, or you can use a piping tip, but it's up to you how good you want them to look. And then when you've put a few flowers on there, just get some green. Again, you don't need a piping tip for this one, and you just pipe on some grass. So you just do a little dot and then pull the bag away as you're not squeezing anymore, and that creates the little blade of grass. So you just cover the cupcake in that, and this one's going to be the centerpiece for my bouquet, because I've got an odd number of cupcakes. Okay, so next you're going to get some plastic cups or paper cups, and you want to make sure that these are the right size for your cupcake. You don't want the cupcake to sit right inside them, you want them to lift up slightly. And we're going to stick these together. So with me, I'm going to stick one in the middle and then see how many I fit around the outside. So that looks about enough. So now I'm going to sellotape each of the cups to the centre one. So you just need like one bit of tape for each of it, because it holds it in place pretty well. You don't want it to be super stiff, because you're going to be moving them slightly later. This is basically just to hold them in place. And then we're going to turn them over, and we're going to pull the bottoms together. So now the ones on the outside are at a slight angle, and this creates a nice rounded bouquet shape. And again, we're just going to get some more sellotape and sellotape each of the outside cups to the middle one. Okay, so this one's going to look like after that. And then you're going to need some green tissue paper. And we're going to place this over the top. And you want to start gently stuffing it into the middle one so it creates a little cavity for your cupcake to sit in. And then go around pushing it into the cupcakes on the outside. This may take a while because it's very fiddly. It doesn't have to look super perfect because it's going to be hidden by a basket later anyway. Once you start getting it in place, just sellotape around the edges so it's all nice and neat. So just pull bits together and sellotape it. And next you're going to need a basket. You want to make sure it's a nice size for your cupcake holder to sit in. You want to push it down so it's not going to move about. You can get these baskets quite cheap. Mine was only £1 from Poundland. And they are so useful. And all that's left to do now is pop in your cakes. Because you've only used tissue paper, they should still fit in the cups quite nicely. So just arrange them how you want, and that is pretty much it. Just be careful when you put them in here, because you can get buttercream on your fingers. Just make sure that they're pushed down, because you don't want them falling out either. And it makes a perfect gift for like Mother's Day, or just a unique way of actually displaying your cupcakes. So have fun making your own, and if you make any yourself, send a picture and it can be featured on my website. Okay, thank you. Bye!